How's it going, guys? It is so late. It's one of those days I woke up. I just want to sit in bed and play old games. Huh? No? Unless you want to come say hi. It just feels like one of those days, man. How's Chad doing? Can I finish this level already? No kidding, huh? Yeah, see? I could never have you actually be right. Pop out chat, get this stuff ready. How's it going, everyone? What are you doing? I'm feeling extra lazy today. I did put my PS3 in the freezer. Well, that sounds weird. It's been overheating for a while now, and it actually worked with the 360. I just stuck it in the freezer and then turned it on for a bit. If not, I'll have to blow dry it or overheat it or something. I've been wanting to play MotoStorm with the kids. It's, you're running the stuff and there's motorcycles and trucks, and MotoStorm's a really good game. But the PS3, of course, is broken. Because the only systems I have that haven't broken are all the Nintendo systems, except for the first ones, which are easy to fix, and the Dreamcast. So, good job, Sony and Microsoft. Okay. No dang memes. Unless just not wanting to do anything's a dang meme. Is that a dang meme? Viewer will always be a dang meme. Oh, come on, we just started. Give us a bit of time to get to the dang memes. Yeah, I don't know, it's just one of the, like, you ever just feel like it should be the weekend, which is weird because I'm usually working over the weekends. So it doesn't even make any sense for me to feel like it's the weekend and not want to work. We'll get to the coffee. Oh, is that messing up? Let's see. Hopefully, getting on chat, drinking some coffee will kind of get things going, and then there's other stuff I need to work on too. So, chat, you need to stay out here. I have an idea, Brad. What is that? It better not be cocaine. That is only a short-term solution for good working. Hello, Marionette. You're not new. I'm trying to remember who I recognize and who I don't. I'm a terrible host. Slayer got sleep last night. Yeah, sometimes I think the more sleep you get, the worse the next day is, because your body's like, hey, I remember that sleep thing. That was a good thing. Let's do that some more. Yeah, every now and then I'll be up working so late, it's just like, should I even go to bed? I don't want to go to bed, because then I won't get up. Stage a special map. Level select. No cocaine. Bad. Putting like a small all levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 into the remix. I mean, I guess it's so short, it's kind of meant to just be played through. I don't know how much time you guys would even want me to be spending on the remix. Wait, there we go. Oh yeah, I put a new picture because it randomly went up to that monitor and was like, hey, that's a cool picture, let's do that one. Let me get all these set up here. Look how professional. Look how professional. Just a little never hurt anyone. I think with cocaine, just a little did hurt anyone. Cool map for the remix. Like if you, yeah. The map actually took a lot of time to do. Anything that's like a menu, you pretty much have to think of everything that's going to happen. It is flipping hot in here. I'm going to turn this up. Hopefully that doesn't get too loud. Is that an iMac Pro? Oh, nah, it's a Hackintosh. Yeah, it's faster than an iMac Pro. The screens aren't nearly as good. I don't know, maybe altogether I have 5K. It's, but yeah, it's just good old Hackintosh. Which, let's see, $500, $5,000. I have, yeah, it's right there. It's up in my ceiling. I have an AC. It's just an old house, so it tends to leak out. And it's the south, so it's like 100 degrees outside right now. You don't want to say anything? I'm lying. Oh, okay, 88. It's like It gets really humid here though, and it always feels way hotter than it is. It was 95 yesterday, at least my car thought so. Anyway, yeah, old house, lots of leaky stuff. I wanted to patch it up, and then some people are, you look it up, and it's like AC's meant to, what do you call it? Like dehumidify just as much as to cool down. So if you patch too much stuff up, you don't get that dehumidification. I don't really want a muggy house, so I don't know. Alright, we got colors for that. Is it only the green one? Let's see. No, we have more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go through all these and copy the gradient. So that we can change the color and make it one gradient later. Then we're going to make that green. It's really not too much left of this level. I think we can finish it today. Yesterday we were playing around with the... What? Oh no, is that a joke? Oh no. Yeah, App Store's editor's review, anything $1 million house. The App Store editor's review? Did we get one of those? God. What was the editor's review? I'm gonna have to look that up. Are you talking about on iOS or like the app? What is it? You know, one of the mobile review sites. No, let's put it this way. Flash games have never made a ton of money except for the people who've moved elsewhere. Or free-to-play, and Congregate's doing very well in free-to-play right now. They have that in their financials. It's not inside info or anything. I think they've done some speeches on free-to-play and Flash games. Or Emily Greer did. It's not easy to monetize because Google doesn't own it, and Google basically controls all monetization in the entire world. So that's fun, right? Mochi has never, what is it? Google gets like a $5 CPM. Mochi had a dollar on a good day, like when it started. And even then, most sites will rip it out, or I don't know. Like you think it would be money, but no, not really. So no, I've never made a ton of money on the games. I mean, maybe it'll do it. Yeah, everybody's demonetized, but now, since Google's being spineless about it, everybody's just demonetized. Look, who goes to YouTube to watch the ads? You ever get a sense that that's how YouTube talks about it? You know, we don't want to be our product to be associated with this person who thinks bad things. You know, yeah, because, you know, clearly they went to YouTube to find, you know, your laundry detergent ads and accidentally stumbled upon somebody's, like, hate speech or whatever. Like, do ad companies, are they just supposed to talk like they're the most important things in the world? Like, is that just part of the job? Like, because clearly nobody cares. Like, I don't, it's the stupidest thing. But yeah, so ad companies with Mochi, it was really hard to get good CPMs because nobody could control where the ads were viewed. So like same thing, they didn't want to be, you know, you have your edgy Newgrounds type Flash game humor, and companies didn't want to be associated with that. Like people were literally going to go view the ads and then accidentally a bad game. It's just stupid. I know, it's kind of like, on one hand, I hate that ads make the world go around. On the other, it is nice. Like, it's kind of the ultimate free-to-play model, right? You don't have any money, you use ad-supported software. And Faith Adventures on the Android's actually doing pretty well with ads. I mean, it's not even close to what it did on iOS, but you know, the first one. But yeah, everything's shifting. It's weird. I'm gonna follow those trends. I hate following trends. Sell your soul to the devil. So it's kind of funny because lately, I really think that the free-to-play games on iOS, at least, I haven't really checked Google, are actually pretty good. to the point where I'm starting to think, like, could I make a free-to-play game where you play for 5 minutes and then if you lose, you have to watch an ad? I don't hate that model because that's more like the old arcade game model. So it might be fun to try to make an arcade-style game that if you lose, just, toss an ad up. Say, I don't think anybody's done this before because I think this would be interesting. Instead of just having an unlock, let's say $1 will give you, because if you could just stop and watch an ad and play through it, then you can eventually beat it. And the whole point of arcade games is they'd be, once you beat them, you kind of are done with them. A beat 'em up game or Metal Slug is one of my favorites. The animation's just unmatched. But what if you had like a Metal Slug type game, and you could watch an ad to continue? Either like limit that or I don't know how we would do that. But I like the idea of having a pay. Like you pay $1 and it gives you 4 extra credits every single time. So you get 4 credits or, however many it is. Because I think if you can just like beat an arcade game all the way through, it's kind of ruined. Did FBA get 1 million downloads? I think it did. Yeah, it's got a lot. I think Android just been straight thirsty for Fancy Livestream Adventures for like 5 years now, though. So we'll see how they do with Super being a paid game. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like you never really tell. But I mean, I don't hate an ad-supported model. I hate, because ads just mean you gotta take a break. iOS did really well for the first one. I don't know why like 3 was so successful. Like, why are they so late? I don't know. It's Friday. I don't feel like doing anything. And then I jumped in the shower and was slow and lazy. I think we're gonna do. I'm kind of burning out on these, so hopefully we can finish this level. And then Monday, I think the plan's gonna be we'll do a Let's Play of Mario 3. Try to revitalize the streams. So Fairly now sit and as I'm always saying, I don't think there's enough Let's Plays with a developer type of view on games. I know I keep mentioning GameSoup because they're the ones that I know like look at that. Mark Brown with the boss keys and stuff, but somebody who's just like sitting and playing through a game and talking about it. GameSoup's doing a playthrough of Cave Story, and Cave Story's design is incredible. So there's a lot to talk about there. I don't know where that dude never... Did he just go by Pixel? I can't remember now. I think those one-word indie name. I'm just thinking of Notch. Seems like Notch has been banished from the earth. I don't know why that guy never made another big game like that. No, he made a few other ones, but like the design of Cave Story is just so good. He could have just made Cave Story 2 with a pretty similar blueprint and a new story and better graphics and music and all that. I don't know, the first time I played Cave Story was on the 3DS actually. And the 3D was kind of janky. A lot of stuff going into the screen. Super unique. Yeah, I don't get the love for 3. I guess there's so much about it I just really wasn't happy with. And I go back. It's like I was going back to 3. When was that? But the console version, I was looking through. Maybe it was when I was talking to Chris, and I was gonna send him pictures of 3. Like, this is kind of how Fancy Pants has done trees and stuff, and I just felt like we could do so much better than that. I think we did. And I get like 3's a lot more diverse, but I still like the consistency of having the levels. A few levels having the same theme and then moving on. I don't know. There's the one thing that really kills it for me on console is just that input lag. I guess that's what happens when you build a game around online networking. I don't know. I wish I knew what was up with that. And then so much of it just feels so rushed to me. So many of the animations are like half done. There's some of my favorite animations in it though. All the rainbow beard animations and all that. It's really good. I think Fancy Livestream Man never does enough specifically though. And I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I don't know why 3 gets so much love. That's fine. I think like just objectively Super has the best mechanics. I get that it's kind of I'm not gonna say scatterbrained, but it was going for a very different feel about you being lost, you know, in this world. Ow, controller. This stupid thing. What are we talking about? So there's some pretty good news. I found, I don't know what I was looking for, that Steam now supports the Switch Pro controller. I haven't tried it yet, but this is the best controller. I'm gonna say it's my favorite, but it's also just the best. And with gyro aiming, I gotta play some PC games with gyro aiming. It sounds amazing. Well, yeah, Super has the best engine by far. It's just made better. It's a little buggy. The annoying thing is, the only reason it's ever buggy is because I'm trying to be efficient with it. If I wasn't efficient, you know, everything would be redundant and checking in on itself and making sure nothing was undefined or whatever. I think coming from AS2, I'm wired to not do anything extra. It's kind of weird. I did some World 5 sketching. Last night was drawing some new bits, and there's so much of it. I like to find the game as I'm making it, so it's difficult for me to really. I think 3 was the most planned out. Like that was almost start to finish. It was basically just here's the levels we're gonna do, here's the multiplayer we're gonna do, here's the story. But it's also a very simple story. With Super, it was this happens. This is, you know, I plot out the events, and then, yep. No, I am working on World 5. Don't worry. With Super, yeah, it was more about the events, and I showed you guys all the sketches from it a lot. For a while, it was just like, let's make it look like an old Flash game, and then suddenly the world gets destroyed. And I kind of got stuck with the rain destroying everything image. And with 5, I have to create a whole nother world now that's not based on anything like Super was. Super is kind of a whole nother thing, but then we have reoccurring characters and such. And there's a few things I kind of keep going back and forth on with 5. The main thing that I'm excited to kind of figure out, because I don't even know how well I can sketch something like this, is just the level progression in 5. I think I'm going to have to make like some small tests, kind of like you know, the intro section, what the tutorial section would be in 5. And that'll be, ooh, that's much lighter than this one. But that'll be more exciting for me, because then I can see, you know, kind of figure out, once I have in my head what you're going to be doing and where you're going to be going, how often you'll be like doubling back or how you'll be progressing. Then we can structure story beats around that and see what, you know, what would make sense to include and not. But yeah, I just, with gameplay, it's hard for me to even try to sketch it, because it's different once you play it. So, you know, I can write out whatever I want, and then I can make 3 levels and be like, and then you mess around with it, and then something else happens, and let me do the workaround here so I can actually sketch this. Do you need inspiration? I need to go on a indie game binge. Bad auto mess. Yeah, don't do auto. Auto on YouTube's awful. I used to have a plugin that would disable it. I don't think that works anymore. It's stupid. Everything's stupid. Today everything feels stupid. What kind of stuff are you sketching then? Some of the ideas for bosses. Like I said, I have these story beats, but I don't know how to structure them yet. So, would be, and usually that ends up being the more solid part of the game. I don't know how I would even avoid that. Like the part that I sketched up front very early, that was, you know, very strong in my head. I'd sketch that out, and then we'd stick to it, and we kind of build things around it. So then when I got to that, it would be good. Like I like you know, the first boss in Super, pretty different from all the other game bosses, and silly, and still animating and goofy. And I like that it's more of like a puzzle, because all the other bosses have been jump on their head 3 times, do something 3 times. So I like that one's more of a puzzle. Camera, why do you feel stupid? Don't do that. I haven't sketched any levels, like gameplay levels yet. But wait, I swear I switched this over. I guess I got confused. There we go. Locations for story beats, I guess we'd say. Why does that look so much different? Is it just that it's smaller? Let's kind of scritch this up a bit. But like places that you're not necessarily playing in, but where you're like getting a sense of the world or meeting characters. I would like things to react to you more. Like even in Super, where there was emphasis on these story beats, nobody ever moves or walks around when you talk to them. I think Cutie Pants was supposed to like run out in front of you before, but it would just been another animation cycle, code to sync the animation, stuff could still go wrong, all that. So I want to have, or like, you know, the guys in the camp, they're just kind of walking around doing stuff, and they're supposed to be ignoring you. That's the theme of the game. You're not really that important at this time because something bigger than you has happened. But now that you're something new and novel in this other world, let's have... About to say, Clem, girls don't react to you enough as it is. Oh, positively, God, yeah. That's an oof. I'll give you an oof on that one. We need like a soundboard with oofs. Is our audio right? Probably not. Probably don't have the audio right. There we go. Can you hear that? There we go. This is probably like so low down here. Illusion, how's it going, my good man? So is it video gaming news? Yeah, Steam Switch controller has Steam support, and then the Steam Link is actually coming to mobile now. And the part about that I'm excited about is it's the only like gaming focused remote desktop that you can host from a Mac. So I'll probably just be using it to work on. I'm still waiting for somebody to get Parsec on the Switch, which sounds like the developers are actually interested in it or looking into it since all the homebrew stuff with the Switch recently, which is fun. I don't have anything really, there's nothing to really do with it right now, but it's just one of those things, people making things do that they're not supposed to do, just like makes me excited. I think it's cool. There we go. Alright. Get all of our workarounds in order for drawing in properly and animate. But yeah, there we go. That feels better. Jen is in the back watching Sailor Moon. It's pretty hilarious. Can't really talk because I watch a lot of stupid anime. It's great. You gotta find something while you're sketching, you know? I need to start, also for World 5, I need to, like, binge a bunch of indie games that have mechanics that, I need to catch up on how people are doing mechanics. Like Hollow Knight, Celeste, What else was on my list? Maybe Salt and Sanctuary. Sounds like they did a God, I hate that. I hate that art style so much. But it sounds like they were doing like a Dark Souls style. You know, really, there's a video Mark Brown did on the structure of Dark Souls, and I think they hit on something really nice there. I don't know if World 5 is gonna follow that, but if you go watch Mark Brown's, go watch this thing on Dark Souls. Maybe it'll give you an idea of at least kind of what I'm thinking about right now for 5. I don't know how I do that, but it's basically you have the whole world kind of open to you. You can go where you can based on your skill, and then at a certain point you get a quest to get like 3 or 5 of whatever, and then I think like some certain gates open up, but nobody actually notices because they probably just died in that area a million times already. So now when you go back and explore, there's actually a new thing to go find, and chances are you haven't even been in that place yet, so it's fun to explore. And I love Dark Souls, it's so good. I still haven't... Your pen wasn't working. What? You talking about Untitled Story or something else? Unfinished Story? I haven't played it yet. Did I ask if that was PC only? Because I have to like... Got it demonetized. I'm gonna demonetize players for asking about Android. There was a bug. I think we're looking through some translation issues. I mean, stuff not being translated, not whether the translation's good or not. Don't get excited. I'll still probably bring that up with Kongre though. So I think I need to check the build that I have and see if that's final. I'll tell y'all when the final build goes in and when we have a date, because I think the annoying part is Google wants a bit of time with it to hopefully feature it. Like if they want time with it, that's good, because that means they're actually going to feature it or give it, you know, some space, give it some eyeballs. And from what I keep hearing from a lot of different people, it sounds like Google wants to push premium games more. Like they're just getting that, you know, there's all these loot boxes and drama coming with that. It sounds like it's a lot safer. You think like Google's all worried about the demonetized thing, and you think they'd actually care about like the loot box controversy. Level looking good, thank you. I hope we can just actually finish it. I don't know if I want to try something different with these different platforms. Once they're trying stuff different, and then trying to do different things, and it starts taking forever. But I'm mostly just trying to kind of follow our principles of making things fold on themselves properly and keeping it very sketchy. God, yes, I'm so out of it today. I think after this, I'm just gonna go back to bed and play old games some more, because that is like literally all I want to do right now. My brain's fried. Well, I only have a Mac. Was that Untitled Story? You played it on Mac? I have to look, because I don't... Actually, no, Celeste probably is Mac, because I think it's... Actually, I don't know if it's Unity or not. It's on Switch. I gotta buy it on Switch, and then go, like I said, sit in my bed and play some games. When's Hollow Knight coming out for Switch? Listen to ASMR. I do, but at night. Otherwise, I'm just playing video games. I was playing Splatoon with ASMR on. I don't know how well that mixes, but you're just kind of mindlessly doing a few salmon runs with good noises in your ear. And I just pass out. It's great. Alright. Okay, well, good. I'll look into it. Or I keep saying I'll look into it, but I'll actually look into it. When's FBA coming to Switch? As soon as possible. That doesn't say much though, does it? Yeah, there's not much I can say there other than like obviously I want it to. I think we would need to focus more on multiplayer if we do switch, because you can just, you know, all right, 2-player, you know, go. Oh no, I can't stand the ear licking. It's like the food and the ear. I'm not. But I'm pretty OCD about a lot of sounds. So there's so much that just like really bugs me that I can't stand. Which probably not. You really probably shouldn't be looking in the ASMR if there's sounds that bug you. I don't know. Is that stuff too weird? I feel like that hasn't like hit mainstream yet. So it's one of those things. Or for a while, I was like, I should wipe that from my YouTube history because it looks weird. And then eventually, it's just like, whatever. But even with even if you really like some of them, the other ones are just gonna be like, it's too weird. Yeah, like sounds like, I don't know. I was trying to get Fairly to join us. Yeah, I'm sorry if everything's super awkward, honey. Somebody said go listen to ASMR. I was saying today's just one of the day I just want to sit in my bed and play old video games and not do anything else. And someone said go listen to ASMR, and then somehow I started talking to that because I feel like.
Wait, why was I mentioned?
I just said I've been trying to get you to come talk. Maybe that'll pick up the conversation. Can Remix you use? Yeah, I'd say you watching all you Sailor Moon. Guys, a lot of dramatic girly anime stuff happened. Only creeps, yeah. That's what it feels like sometimes, right? Somebody brought up ASMR, so I was saying ASMR apparently likes. Wait, what? I don't know if he's talking about Sailor Moon or ASMR.
ASMR.
She's hot.
ASMR.
Super hot. That's, yeah. It's one of those things where like some of it, I find to be pretty fine. We'll go with it. Yeah, she's like 14. I don't know how many ASMR artists are 14 too, though. So. But no, it's one of those things like I don't know how like weird it is to talk about, like, or how mainstream that is, because I feel like even if you like ASMR, some of it is still like really weird. Like I can't, like I hate the mouth sound stuff. Like it's bizarre. But I mean, like I don't even know if you guys care. That's so weird. Like, it just sounds like talking about something only almost kind of intimate, because some of it is, like, really intimate. Because it just depends on what you're into, I guess. Like, it sounds like talking about porn. That's the weirdest part of it. But it's like that one-on-one attention thing. Like, she was looking at some board and was like, if somebody was on there saying, like, my husband's watching these videos and they're so weird. Is he cheating on me? And everyone's like, I think that's just ASMR. You know? But I like the stuff that's just like pure sound, like especially when I'm working or just sitting and relaxing, like the mic brushing, just stuff that sounds good. But I mean, like that's, I don't think that's too weird, other than like somebody sitting there brushing their microphone. Oh, of course you can. So I don't have headphones, so I don't know how it's gonna sound. I think I started answering that one. Maybe some of them, but I'm trying to keep the file size low, and audio takes the most. Maybe the squiggle pops wouldn't be that bad if I put those in. I think they're pretty small. But yeah. This is the 6th stream. You've been working on this. I know, right? For some reason, I was like, my brain went with, this is the 6th best stream you've done. It's like, what? No, it's not. Because that would just be really bizarre if you said that. World 1 remix ones. Probably aren't the remix ones better? Or are they the same? Or are they just pitched differently? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do. I mean, okay, this one we're playing around with style at the same time, so it's definitely going to take longer. Cause like the race levels, I did all those like an hour each, right? I don't think we're gonna do. I think we'll have 10. 5 of them will be locked. 5 of them will be unlockable. So it's pretty much confirmed that we're not gonna have 20 golf levels. Cause I need to move on with other things. The remix ones are better than the old sounds. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody was complaining about the squiggle sounds, and I think that just sounds so much better when you're getting a group of squiggles, because the metallic-y one would start to be really shrill if you're jumping into a mix of them. And you know, there's a lot more times when things are bouncing around and running into the character a ton. Let's see. Long time to see. I cannot record it. You just sign up to your website. Record what? But sign up to, well, good. Yeah, like, subscribe, join us later. We'll be doing some more. Add some pokey outy rock. So you mean like, we're just talking about stuff that's more like that? Where are we? Like it's, or you mean like coming out like up here? So you probably could have a layer that's almost behind this layer. When you have like a ceiling, it feels like it's kind of, it's in front of more things. But then that's kind of what doing that is. This looks like, now it's a giant monster. There we go. Oh, that looks awful. Let's not put those eyes there. Or get rid of this mouth looking thing here. Let's see. Why'd you get rid of the green squiggle? I don't know. I think that's just one of those other things that I didn't port back in. Like having one's bloopy, but I do kind of, yeah, it still looks like a mouth. I like having just a bunch. Let's kind of twist which way that's going there. I don't know if that's gonna be a little worse. Sketching abstract things, your brain can wander. Ugh. But I think the remix, or not the remix, Super had more like the poppers and the breakable ground, so it was more about those you know, whole group of squiggles bouncing around, which was different from the Flash version of World 3. Still looks like a mouth. No, it doesn't. Or is that older? Are we having fancy competitions? Nice. If that's too small to be having more. Scratch away at it until it looks good. Yeah, my brain's just like gone right now. I have to actually focus on this to do anything good, but then I would probably stop talking for a long time. The remix has such a good vibe. World 1, first 2 levels are pretty good. They're more compact, focused on doing things. They're like, you know, the jump and the turny things. And they don't really build on anything. They just have that happen once and then move on. But I don't think I can make a very large game like that. And then with the remix, it was more about, you know, hidden areas and such in there. And since it was only what, 3 real levels, or 3 real levels to hide stuff in, was much easier. So we'll see. It would be nice. I want 5 to be more about exploration, so maybe we can do that with 5. Have more bits like in more like hub areas, something like that. But I don't know. I just don't know. He is flying. Yes, he is. Hey, is that better? Yeah, I'm working on ground that doesn't quite exist yet. Ooh, that's a bad. So you can never cross, right? I mean, obviously, but then if you have ones that are going at each other, that look like they're gonna cross. But that's. And I was looking at a bunch of videos on like how to make, like pants folds and all that, because I'm really bad at that for some reason. And there you go, some of the advice: don't the lines can't cross. Probably gonna leave. Ah, yeah. Well, it's boring. So I think give us a break over the weekend. We'll hype up a Monday like Mario 3 stream, and because I think that could be a lot of fun. And then we'll talk about game design decisions. I need to find the section, and I think it's a later level is the only hard part. Section of 3 of Super Mario Brothers 3 that like inspired the feel of Fancy Pants in general. It's not Sonic, it's actually Mario 3. Imagine that. Did you just have a break? Yeah, last weekend. I've been working still. Sheesh. Break from streaming. I don't know. It's just getting so hot in here. Or the summer, just this muggy heat. I don't know if my body just needs to get used to it, or I'm just gonna be annoyed with it. But I feel pretty good mentally. I'm not like worn out. I think it's just kind of the heat, and it's always difficult between games when there's just a bit of uncertainty. It's one thing you're like, all right, I need to make these levels, I need to do this is gonna happen, I need to work on this boss. And when you're in between, it's really difficult to know, like, or just to figure out where to start. So my brain's gonna be a little scattered until then, I think. That's just how it always happens. So he's a One Punch Man ripoff. That's... Dude, One Punch Man's so good. Seriously. It's a super... With your wife nowhere to be seen, yeah. It doesn't look hot in there. Well, the fan's on... I think it's more just humid right now. I don't think it's really that hot. I don't have a thermometer. It's usually just a few. I don't know, something about it being hot. Like, you can go outside, and even if it's hot, as long as there's a breeze or something, it's fine. But in a house, if it's only a few degrees hotter, it just feels off. And I think it's just humid. Alright, guys, what's the best animes? Give me some anime recommendations. I was watching Soul Eaters because I love the design of the backgrounds. But there's a lot of anime that it just kind of feels like a ripoff of Harry Potter. Though Harry Potter's probably just a ripoff of anime. So Harry Potter magical girl anime with a boy. Pokemon. The kids really like Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z. I don't know Dragon Ball Z. Favorite episode of One Punch Man was episode 1. Okay, episode 1's amazing. But then there's a whole fight. Oh, this is the fight. This is episode 1. I thought it was 2 or so when he fights the underground dudes, right? Was that 1? Because if it was, then the episode 1's the best. Fairy Tail. I think I watched a bit of that. I don't know. Name me stuff that's on Hulu or Netflix, so I don't have to go hunt it down. One Punch Man. I watched Gurren Lagann recently. Not recently, like last year. And it was the best thing ever. Samurai Champloo is also one of the best shows ever. Anime War, what does that mean? I'm trying to think of what I had on. I don't think there was any. I think the last one that I absolutely loved was One Punch Man. Thought Soul Eater's pretty good. The art, I love they do that art. I never see. Oh my god, can't even talk. I don't see much anime that uses that like really dark black outline look. and they do for the backgrounds, and it's very unanime, and I love the style of it. I don't know how much I really care about the actual anime so far, though. Oh, a fan-made anime. Huh. Genos. Oh, poor Genos. Man, his fight, though. Oh, it's so good. I say, I thought the ending of that... yeah, I guess I'd probably say the first episode is the best. But the, like, the ending, like, boss fight is so good. It's so hilarious. Oh, yeah, season 1 Attack on Titan was really good. I've seen about half of the second season. It doesn't seem like it's nearly as good. I was waiting for it to hit with whatever website. Was it Crunchyroll or one of those? It looks like it hasn't hit Netflix, because the first season's on Netflix. I never got the love for anime. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I like anime in particular. Like, but I like cartoons a lot. I like animation. And America's just not making animation like that. There's a few newer shows that are pretty good. We started watching the new DuckTales. Actually, I highly recommend the new DuckTales. It's really good. But I think anime has this thing where it's just really sincere, and things that we'd consider tropes in any American show just kind of seems like a quirk of anime. You know, you get I don't know, like, you know, the Little Witch Academia. It's a bunch of kids in a school, right? And that's what all Harry Potter was. And it's such a trope. A bunch of kids are in a school and they do magic or something. It's such a trope. But then they embrace that, you know, and then they kind of subvert it a bit. Oh, Kill la Kill was really good. It's a bit more I don't know if I'd recommend that for the younger viewers out there, but speaking of just being sincere to a fault with your own goofy premise, pretty great. But getting Gurren Lagann, we're gonna have a bigger robot. We're gonna make a bigger robot. They love that trope and they embrace it, and it works. Otherwise, you'd just be like, "Oh, this is stupid. Of course, we need a bigger robot." I don't think I like. Everybody loves Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if I love Cowboy Bebop as much as everybody else does. A few of the episodes are incredible, but I don't know if I'd say it's in my top. I love the style of it. I think Samurai Champloo is way better, though. Or, you know, you always get the hot-headed warrior, right? Mugen and Samurai Champloo. But he's so great. There's something about anime where you can, like, enjoy the cliches, which I think you don't get in, like, media you're more familiar with. Because nowadays everything has to be self-disparaging and self-aware, and nothing can be sincere anymore. Another thing I always complain about. What happens to cartoons animated by hand? They all died. They all died horribly. But I mean, I kind of say the same thing about stuff shot in film. I know a lot of snobs are like, "Oh, film's just inferior and it's got a lower color range," and it's really just the color correction. I'm like, yeah, but The Godfather still looks better than like anything shot today. So I don't care why it looks better than anything shot today. It literally looks better than anything shot today. The old Star Wars look better than the new Star Wars. They just look better. And it's kind of funny because whenever you see just the film, like after it's been processed, it looks terrible. And then they do a ton of color correction and stuff to it, or digital restoration, and then it looks amazing. It's like whatever you're doing to the old stuff, just do that to the digital. How is it the colors with what's wrong with computer animation? It just looks soulless. And like I said, I actually recommend the new DuckTales. I think it's pretty good. But God, look at the old DuckTales or Darkwing Duck or Rescue Rangers or Tailspin. There's a few of the episodes. Depends who animated it, but they threw some budget at that animation. It's crazy. Especially you can tell when they're doing a clip for the intro, because they just add extra frames to it and make it look way better. But that just looks so good. Depends on the artist, really. There's something about digital that just loses the humanity in it. And once it's a computer doing it, I assume that a computer has limitless potential for how good it can make something, because it's a computer. And so my brain just kind of stops judging it. It's just like, okay, whatever, it's a computer. I'll be impressed at like rendering techniques and water simulation, but it's like, it's always more impressive to me. I don't know. It's something about the imperfections, I think. Because you don't judge... If something's computer, I judge it by every single imperfection. Whereas if something's done by a person, it's inherently imperfect, so I judge it by whatever looks good. I don't know. I can never stand SpongeBob. I think the old looks better than the new, but I kind of hate SpongeBob. So I never thought it was funny. And compared to what, like Angry Beavers or Two Stupid Dogs, like there's so many cartoons that are just ridiculous and stupid that I love. Angry Beavers especially. Angry Beavers beats SpongeBob in every way. Angry Beavers is so good. I want to go watch it now. I shouldn't be working. I just want to go watch old cartoons. Play old games and watch old cartoons at the same time. It's my first world problems. I just cannot play enough media at the same time. And then I'll tweet at the same time. Perfect. SpongeBob memes. I mean, any meme can be funny. But it's that contextual thing. Like, SpongeBob you expect to be like a stupid meme, because the whole show's a stupid meme. But then like Arthur memes, and I'll defend the original Arthur show. I think it was actually really good for a kid's show. But that's so much funnier to me, because it's such this like trying to be good kind of pure PBS kids show, right? And so seeing that like memed is so much funnier to me. Whereas SpongeBob, every frame of it looks like it's trying so hard to be a stupid meme. And it probably is. So, I don't know. You know what I mean, though? I've been looking for that Dude, you forgot the name of it? Angry Beavers is so funny. It's so good. Angry Beavers in the first season of Fairly OddParents are some of my favorites. First season of Fairly OddParents is hilarious. Oh, and Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo's up there. Dude, it's so good. It's just so stupid. You probably couldn't even make a show. I don't want to go into that sort of rant, but I have this feeling that a show about a guy perpetually trying to pick up women and failing, no matter how stupid he looks, just wouldn't really fly nowadays. Family of Parents. Is this be Fairly OddParents? I think it's only really the first season. I don't think it was that funny after that. Like once Cosmo turned into a complete idiot, then it wasn't funny anymore. But he was just kind of like, I don't know, his own. He was more of his own character. It's this thing, like what defines his older personality. Oh my god. When they're like introducing themselves to Timmy, and they're like, "Yeah, we're magic," and he goes, "Magic, ooh, magic, ooh, magic, ooh," and it's just really, I don't know, it's funny because he's not just being a complete moron. But like Butch Hartman himself said, he thought it was funnier when he was a complete idiot. So, eh. No, it was. I think it was like naive Cosmo was funny, where he was just like, yeah, whatever. It's more of that like point out the obvious in a deadpan way, kinda. I find funnier than just being complete. Okay, I don't find incompetence funny. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Cosmo being a kid never made much sense because Timmy's the kid, and then his parents act like kids, which is always hilarious. So why would you make Cosmo also act like a kid? No, are we like? Are we really? We're gonna dissect Fairly OddParents. Cosmo, okay, he was funny when he was more of an enabler, right? He was the good fairy, bad fairy on the shoulders, and he's like, yeah, do it. Let's do this. This is gonna be dumb. This is gonna be funny. Let's do this. Not just, I'm a complete idiot and foresee no consequences with these actions. It's not funny. I honestly could not tell you the difference between Patrick's. I just never watched SpongeBob enough. Well, okay, I've watched it enough. Let's put it that way. I got sick of it just immediately. I would imagine stupid, dumb Patrick would be funnier than a mean Patrick, but I actually have no idea what you're talking about. I did not know that he got mean. I'm gonna brag about that. You know, Finn. I've tried watching Adventure Time. It didn't really hook me. It was that and what else did I try? I tried Rick and Morty. It's alright. I mean, eh. But like, is Patrick always angry? Because then memeing him as angry wouldn't be funny. Like, it's usually a subversion of the, I feel like it's a subversion of the original character that's the funniest part. Like the Arthur fist clenched meme. Like, because it's a kid's show and he's a kid and he looks like he's just about to, you know, punch somebody. That's inherently funny to me. Did I watch Steven Universe? I think I watched an episode of Gravity Falls. I don't know if I've ever watched a full episode of Steven Universe. I watched a bunch of well, it's not a kid show, but BoJack Horseman. So people are saying like the first 3 episodes are terrible and then they get better. It got funnier, but it was never great. Oh, that's it. I was watching Bob's Burgers for a while. That show was hilarious. But I love John Benjamin, so it could just be that. There's a few scenes that kind of slowed down a bit. I've seen a few people say that it gets funnier again. So I might have to pick that up again. Yeah, see, BoJack got funnier, and then I think I just kind of got bored of it because it was pretty similar beat. I gotta pick up Bob's Burgers again though. If y'all haven't seen that, you should. It's really good. I never got big into The Simpsons. I watched Futurama more than The Simpsons, I think. But I watched The Simpsons movie, and that was funny. But I probably need to like actually watch, or like start from season 1 of The Simpsons and start watching that. Maybe one day. Need to binge something. Yeah, first few seasons of Family Guy were fine. I thought they were pretty funny. But I was like in high school when that hit. And so we were watching them in like TV class, and they were pretty great. You know, you got a bunch of idiot teenagers like laughing at it. It was a pretty good way to watch it, I'd say. And then by college, everybody picked up the DVD, like the DVD set, and they weren't as funny by then. And then it just got really annoying because then they quote killed them. What's the name for it? Like quote murdered? I think Dave Chappelle. Kind of the same thing for me. What's up with why do you miss Fireball? I don't get it. Is this a meme? Are we memeing here? Am I unaware of the meme? Alright. That art looks pretty good. Let's color this so that I can actually see it. Well, we're just talking about dumb stuff, but I'm actually making good progress here. So, really, I'm just streaming and talking. I think my kids are all trying to use the bathroom to get out of napping, because that's what they do. I miss you, Fireball. I miss you. Why are we missing Fireball? Here we go. Oh my god, I'm doing it the wrong way. There we go. There we go. I don't get it, but okay. My kids are all up and talking and being goofy. Because of course they are. Is Fireball a meme now? Fireball, you meme. Anyway. We're all on the same page here. Alright, let's go ahead and color this here. Yeah. Hey, Jenna, Brendan's talking. He bad. So my PS3 is in the freezer right now. What do y'all think's gonna happen when I try to plug it in again? I'm gonna take bets. Think it'll actually work? Seriously, no. My 360, I did that a few times in a row to check the highest score table of Fancy Pants when it came out, so I could see how many people bought it. My 360 was overheating, so I kept sticking it in the freezer, and then one day I just went and played Gears of War, and then it was fine after that. So maybe it'll work for the PS3. Maybe we're just gonna have to stick a blow dryer in it and overheat it and like re-melt it. I did that with my old 360. It worked for a little bit. I took it apart, stuck a giant fan on it, but I never like. Oh, come on, child. Why are you so bad, Brendan? What are you doing, dude? Out. Out. He's so confused. So am I. Why are you here? Go in the back. Go find your mother. Jenna, help. Stop watching Sailor Moon. Brendan's wandering around. Yeah, you got a face reveal of Brendan. He just kind of wandered up behind me. He got a haircut, so that's not even what he usually looks like. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you guys. Yeah, I say he looks completely different than usual. He's in this disguise. Yeah. And he was like behind my chair and then just kept scooting until he got in camera. Just like, what are you doing, kid? See, Jen, that's what happens when you're not here. They go jumping and throw them in the dungeon. I say, go away, go find your mom. And he's like, oh!
Go away, go find mom.
He's like distraught. It's hilarious.
Go away, go find mom.
What, Daddy's talking about old cartoons. I have to come say what's going on. I don't know, I don't want just a bunch of footage of them online. It's kind of hard to set a specific...
No, you're eventual.
Seth needs to stay in bed, because he kept pottying. He did. He wouldn't stop.
Okay.
I already said, that's what they do to get out of bed. And oh my god, I'm drawing this on the wrong thing, aren't I? I have to just erase all this. Should I turn the camera off? Is he still wandering around, Jenna? Jenna?
What?
Should I turn the camera off? Is he still wandering around? I don't know what that means. Alright. Jay's later. Anyway. Brad, English, or I'm American. From... Yeah, same from Louisiana a few times. So I'm Southern American. Child spotted. Yeah, he's bad. It'll look different in a few years anyway. No, it's just more of... It's just my overreaction. All these people just putting their babies all over Facebook and the internet. Oh, they said all your effort's been wasted. And I'm like, oh, I mean, it's just trying not to just plaster him all over everything. I mean, I could.
You will.
Yeah, really? That kills the whole chat, John. Oh my god. We're gonna talk about this.
Time on it.
And then I have to edit. I have to destroy the chat to do that. That's what I'm saying. But anyway. Yeah, it's more of just a policy of not sticking our children all over Facebook. Because I kind of hate when parents do that. Alright, well, Jeff's being creepy. I'm too tired to handle any of this right now. Anyway, what are we doing? Watches. Wait, what? Well, Brennan, chat says hello. Oh no, trains. Alright, so what were we talking about before Brennan so rudely interrupted us? Anime or cartoons or something? I don't know. Today the 11th. Hopefully that Steam Link stuff comes up sooner rather than later. Yeah, I just have like nothing else to discuss. But at least this is making me draw this level, right? So how'd your Sailor Moon do, honey? Was it super good? She loved it. Come talk. I'm like running out of things to say. I don't know. Come say hi, everybody. Might just color this and then we'll call it a stream. How long have we been doing this? Just an hour. Yeah, that's the only problem. Come say hi to everybody.
Hi.
You're not Brendan. Here, I'm just drawing a level. Just been drawing a level. Bunch of green behind it.
What is Brennan supposed to know? I mean,
Huh?
does Brennan even know what's going on? He just woke up, so no.
I mean, he knows that there's a screen that he can get his face on, and our kids will always want to get their faces on the
That he
screen.
can see himself in.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that like other
camera,
people
but he
can see
doesn't know
him.
other people can see
Seth
him.
does. Seth or
Seth
Brennan is
understands how
not.
that works.
Yeah, and he will definitely try to stick his face on the camera.
I feel like there was something else I was saying.
Well, please do that. Have one of your children try to speed run. They die so much, though. Maybe we can have them just try to beat it, I think, would be enough.
Because the kids have just started saying yes, ma'am, every time I come.
Compensating for them being super bad everywhere else.
Oh, maybe they got it from other teachers.
Good. Not paying her extra for that, though. That obedience school. Yeah, I'm not really big on yes ma'am and yes sir. I always thought it sounded so artificial. Just say yes to me nice. It's really one of those things you only pull out when the kid's like, and you're like it's a punishment. All right, say yes, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure the only reason he does it is because he doesn't want to feel old.
What? No, I never wanted to say it to my parents. It just felt so fake. And that disrespectful of everything ever. I'm very no, I'm against the establishment.
You're hard-headed.
I fight the man
You're hard-headed.
being my dad.
You're hard-headed.
No, it sounds so fake. I feel like I'm lying when I'm saying it. I'm very against just lying like that. It just feels so wrong.
You might feel that way. I never felt that way.
Really saying yes, ma'am? Like I'd say yes, ma'am, when the old lady was yelling at us for being too loud at night or something, or running through somebody's garden or something. It's the old lady, he's like, "Meow," and you're like, yes, ma'am, don't kill me. It's like when you're just sucking up to somebody hardcore who's really old.
Okay, to be fair, if someone talks to me like that, I never use ma'am. I only use ma'am when I felt the person deserved my respect.
Nah, they don't. See, to me, it was always the opposite. It's like,
Or I'd use it if I didn't know their name.
okay, well, I mean, that's like
So
a,
I'd say sir or
I was,
ma'am.
yeah, that's fine. But that's like professional relationship. No. Well, I mean, if I was, I would be. Or, well, if I was, like, you know, answering phones or something, but I don't.
You're just like, well, if I was.
I mean, I don't know. That'd be really weird to say that to her. I don't know. It just sounds so unnatural. It's like colloquial in certain instances, like when you're answering the phone, or like if you're doing PR disaster mitigation something. But like, it'd be weird saying like talking like that to a client. It just feels so fake.
Well, I think you just have a ton of issues with authority.
There you go. I have too many issues with authority.
I never had issues.
I had a roommate who like made saying yes sir sound cool somehow, and it almost swayed me. I don't know, it was the way he said it. I'm almost like, okay, I almost kind of get it. But I don't know, and it just sounds, it sounds different.
Oh my lord.
Yes, ma'am. Why are you making neon green? That's my go-to color for debug or guide stuff. Because once it's all filled, I have to make it to a single gradient at once, so that the whole thing is a consistent gradient. I was hoping that's like what lock gradient or something was for, but it doesn't seem to be. So I'm just gonna do it all one color and then change it all at once. Yeah, Second Son's a good game. Makes me wonder how Spider-Man's gonna turn out. Since Insomniac basically just keeps making superhero games, I'm surprised it took them took them so long to pick up an actual established superhero. But then again, I kind of appreciated that they just made their own like superheroes, so it's kind of something lost, I feel like. And I mean, Troy Baker's just like one of the best voice actors working right now, so him and Nolan North, the tag team. Okay, so what about Infamous though? Where did that come from? It's probably the first game on PS4 where I was like, wow, okay, that's next gen. I think it was the flame effect in the street. They had this really cool reflection. But then like Breath of the Wild does the same thing, so I guess it really wasn't that hardware intensive. Or maybe Nintendo's a bunch of wizards. What's up? Come say hi. How's Sailor Moon doing?
I said hi like 4 times.
Oh my god, come actually say something. I don't know.
I did say something.
Come say
and
more
I
than
left.
hi. Say more than hi.
Hello.
Oh my god, what's some good anime, Jana, besides Sailor Moon?
Like from my childhood, or
I don't know, we're just animation recommendations and such.
Isn't Slumberland technically an anime? Or is it
Little
just
Nemo?
Little Nemo.
Slumberland, where do you get that from?
Adventures in Slumberland.
It was a joint American-Japanese production, actually. I like it. Half of that movie's so bizarre and half of it's so good.
I liked Ronin Warriors.
That's pretty classic, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody like Ronin Warriors? Conrad says hi.
Hi. Samurai. No, not Samurai Champloo.
Well, yeah, that's in my list of the best of the best. Along with, like, One Punch Man
What was
and
the other one? I can't remember.
stuff that we watch.
No, just in general. I mean, I've seen other things.
If we've watched
Yeah,
it, I probably mentioned it on
No,
stream
I feel like
already.
there was something else, but I can't for the life of me remember. I
Hmm.
mean, I didn't have cable growing up, so it was very limited.
No, anime didn't come on cable when we were growing up until like Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha. Why was Inuyasha so popular?
I don't know.
Any of you guys like Inuyasha? I'm like grabbing my coffee to talk into it. That's how out of it I am. Any of you guys like Inuyasha? Can someone explain that to me? I never got that one. Yeah, everybody just loves One Punch. Like, we can all agree One Punch Man is, like, best anime right now. You need to watch that. It's so good.
Movies.
Huh, like what?
Swan Lake.
Does that even count?
Yes.
That's like one of those... I consider that more like... what was that koala show I used to watch? There was two koalas. Why are there so many koalas?
No, there were a few. Like, there was that, and then there was the one that was, like, music-based.
Oh, and the gnome. Dave and the Gnome's probably the biggest one. Or was that Spanish? I think that was actually Spanish. No, I think that was Spanish. But there was a lot of cartoons that looked more American. But, like, you could tell. Right. They're either Canadian or Japanese. I don't know. Canadian cartoons have a very specific look to them. It's weird.
I mean, we were mostly like Disney, but yeah, I mostly spent my time outside. I didn't watch.
What? We're gonna loser.
Pretending we were either reenacting Final
What is
Fantasy
One Punch Man? Oh my god,
plotlines
cool. Yeah,
or,
nerd. Like I said, loser.
Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders is a video game.
Yes, we would reenact. So Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but that actually has a story. Sunset Riders has no such story.
Yeah, we just pretended we were the Sunset Riders. What? They're cowboys. It's basically playing cowboys.
That's just so random. Like, because I rented that once. I didn't know many people actually even knew that game.
And all of the characters had like backstories that we invented.
Have y'all played Sunset Riders? No, not y'all. I'm talking to these guys.
No, I was just saying.
No, like, does anybody actually know what what Sunset Riders is? Wow, I drew this all on the wrong thing. Why did I do that? That's strange. I think that was supposed to be for the cabbages. I don't know, it's just so random. Like, it was a good game. Like, people remember it fondly, but it's just funny. Like, I don't think it was a very... I mean, it was... It hasn't been remade, let's put it that way. It's no Turtles in Time.
As our kids sing the theme song.
For what?
As our kids sing the theme song background.
Ninja Turtles?
There you go. Na, 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 na,
I've tried to sit and play the arcade game with the kids a few times, because that one's 4-player. But I don't think we ever got very far in it.
No, because they kept hurting their feet.
Because they got what?
This is when they kept hurting their feet.
Oh, yeah. My toe, my toe. That's the best.
I loved that. That was the problem.
Oh, they wouldn't stop laughing, and they just kept killing themselves over and over again. I want to do more, like, Let's Plays on this as live streams. Even more than just Mario 2. So I don't know, I feel like I have pretty good stories. It's like, it was the first game, Turtles in Time was the first game that my dad and I beat together. I thought that was, it means a lot to me, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think if I've even... No, we finished, like, Metroid, finished Super Metroid, beat a few games, like, all the way through with the kids.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff we watched, we rented, or actually the games we played were rented.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody did that.
Mm-hmm.
Blockbuster was this conglomerate that just died. And they got in on the Netflix model before... Or, no, maybe it was, like, right after Netflix. Because my mom had that for the longest time. And I always laugh at her, like, Mom, just get Netflix.
What was it? So that was the big thing, was whether or not you could, how much you could get through the game before the rental period was over.
Yeah, and then you'd rent it again and hope that whoever's save file was kind of near where you were before. Mm-hmm. And it never was. I've rented Mario RPG so many times. And somebody had this save file like way far into the game, and I peeked in on it, and I was like, what? It's so weird.
No, we played Double Dragons too. I think the second one.
On Genesis or Super Nintendo? Wait, which one was... Hey, I never played much of that.
Me and my younger brother played that all the time, and we always would get to the last boss and die in the hallway before we could get to the boss.
My dentist had, I think he actually still has it, was it Streets of Rage? Not Streets of Rage, that's let's say, it might have been Final Fight.
I love this. I remember Blockbuster.
Yeah, there's the babies in our
We had
in our
movie
thing here.
gallery. We had movie gallery.
We had
Before we had Blockbuster, we had movie gallery. And actually, the gas
oh,
station,
it was Family Video. We had Family Video before Blockbuster.
the
That's
gas
what it
station
was.
down the street, Fast Time. They used to rent movies out, and
That's
that's where we
crazy.
get our movies from.
Yeah, we had Family Video. I swear I've seen. It might have turned into Movie Stop, but I swear I've seen a Family Video or Movie Stop or something.
I think the Ninja Turtles just got destroyed.
Oh god, and they wonder why all of their toys are broken. Like I could fill a box just with broken
I feel like
toys.
it was some sort of massive final battle.
Well, that's
sound in
fine.
the background.
No, that's fine. That's what blocks are for. You can't break those. No, they just draw all over them. They just draw all over the blocks, and then now they're all broken.
Yep, epic battle.
They're about horrible great they are. I want to play through Spanky's Quest because that's one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, and nobody's ever heard of it, and it's amazing. It does so many things so well. There's a Game Boy game that I started trying to play because it's never like done again. But I want to play that one. The only time I've ever seen anybody else play it, Game Grumps did it, and they're like, "This is gonna be terrible." Oh wait, it's really good. But they kind of went into it thinking it was gonna be really stupid, and then they liked it, but they didn't love it. I don't think they gave it enough of a chance to love it. Man, me and my cousin we'd be laughing so hard on that one. So you have these giant fruits trying to kill you as the boss. It's so
No,
ridiculous.
I never played that.
Spanky's Quest, you need to
Nope,
play that. It's so
never played
good.
it.
So good. The kids think it's funny because they're like, "Oh, look at the fruit." Like, that's how you gotta get the kids to play things. Not by gameplay, but either by character or by, like, just dumb thing that
It was
happens.
random.
Yeah, like, they wanted to play Sonic only because Sonic's in it and they were watching the Sonic cartoon. Kirby, I don't know why. Maybe just because Kirby's easier. And in the GameCube one, you could eat each other.
He's big and pink and he swallows things.
That's bizarre.
What?
5 watching? Really? Hello? We've never been in
Get posted on
7.
social media.
That's because I figured it'd be terrible. It says 7 to me. So it's not that bad. What are you
I'm not
eating?
watching it. A peppermint.
Okay.
What?
Jenna's not watching. She's like, yeah, your boring stream. No, I figured today would be a
Should I
pretty...
leave and watch it?
There you go. Go get out of here. Today would be a pretty boring stream, so I didn't even bother posting anything.
You never post it.
Okay, well, I didn't bother making you post it. How about that? What are you laughing at? Nice day we're having.
Ninja Turtles, and I just hear from the back room. It's a pizza microphone.
Like from Kirby? Or...
No, they're playing Ninja Turtles.
No, like microphone is a weapon in
No,
Kirby.
they have a microphone.
Uh,
They have like one of their toy microphones.
okay. Why is it a pizza microphone? I don't
They're
get.
playing Ninja Turtles.
Everything's pizza. Man, the first Ninja Turtles movie is so good. Still think it's one of the best comic book movies made. Until maybe like Spider-Man 2. I don't know, the Marvel movies have been consistently pretty great. But I don't know if I really like love any of them. Like we watched Ragnarok last night, and it was fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting tired of superheroes. I'd rather watch a good movie with Ninja Turtles in it at this point. That'd be great. Get one of those directors that does good Marvel movies and give them Ninja Turtles. Get Michael Bay way far away from my Ninja Turtles. It's the stupidest thing that ever happened. Yo, what's up? Still. Nobody's talking to me. Jenna, they're not even talking to me in the chat. This is sad. They're not even talking to me in the chat.
Who's not talking?
I said the chat. They're not even talking to me.
Well, I mean, that's usually how it goes. No, in
Offended.
chats in general.
Come here and talk to me. What's
What
up?
about
here?
what? They're talking about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Mans.
Well,
I really like Tom Holland.
yeah. I don't think Maguire was the strong part of those movies. What's his face? The bad guy. How am I blanking on his name? Doc Ock. No. Well, William Dafoe was fun.
Well, I'm trying to figure out because you said bad guy, and there are
Oh my
like
god,
a
how
ton
am I
of bad
forgetting his name?
guys.
He's got like the most normal name, but he's
I know
such
you're
an
talking about
amazing
Doc Ock.
actor.
He's been in a lot of stuff. I can't remember his name either.
It'll come to me later, but
He's done quite a few things though.
no, he's an incredible actor, and I love his Doc Ock.
Yeah.
It's like the parts where him and Tom Maguire just like talking science are so authentic and awesome and like respectful, and it feels so cool to have the villain and the hero doing that. Like you actually kind of establish this like relationship of respect before having them just beat the snot out of each other.
His name is Fred.
Fred
Castro.
No, it's not. It's not him.
Alfred. Wait, then why did they have? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Alfred Molina. That's
They
it.
have
Alfred
his name
Molina.
wrong on IMDb.
It's Alfred Molina.
Yeah, they have it as Fred Mayo de Castro. And then it says it's Alfredo Molina.
Oh, is that his real name? Oh, yeah. I mean, I could see why he would change it for credits. Go under a pseudonym. It must be a pseudonym.
He was born Alfredo. Let me see.
That's what I'm assuming. They have him as his real name first, and then his pseudonym later.
Yeah, I said he was born that. It doesn't mention anything about him changing his name. And usually they'll.
Well, you don't have to. No, you don't have to change your name to just go credit as a different name. William Dafoe's pretty great. He's a lot of fun. The first one has too many just really boring parts in it, and the second one, the whole thing's amazing.
I mean, I can never really get behind that Kirsten Dunst being Mary Jane.
She's pretty boring, yeah. It's fine for the second one.
Willem Dafoe's awesome in everything, so it's not really.
Well,
fair.
yeah, that's true. It's cheating. He's just hilarious.
But like, I couldn't deal with the Kirsten Dunst thing.
Yeah, there's way too much of her in the first one.
I never.
The second one, she's not even really in
I never
it.
watched the Andrew Garfield one.
I saw a trailer of it, and it was horrendous, and so I never watched it. But yeah, Tom Holland's great.
But I also say Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man.
I like it better than Homecoming still, honestly.
I really
And
like
Homecoming's fantastic, but 2 is a masterpiece of comic books. So, tell us Fancy Pants origins. Don't I always do that?
What origin?
He put on some pants and he went outside and decided to be fancy. There you go. That's his origin story. It's really simple.
This is not complicated.
Because he decided to be fancy, he decided to be goofy, and go jump on some stuff, and jump on some spiders. Yeah, it's like you never like really bored with life, and you're like, I'm just gonna go get like a new jacket. It's gonna look really cool. Or I'm gonna go wear a new hat. Just something to change how you look. That's it. Andrew Garfield did a good job. He looked fine from the things, but the way the trailer was edited and the way the movie flowed, I thought was just offensively bad. I don't know what it was trying to do. It was trying to be just, I don't know, that quick cut YouTube hyper ADD millennial thing. I hate it. Hate it so much. It's very just disrespectful of the audience. Like the only time it's fine is in like oh my god, what's his name? Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. The way he does it's fine.
Okay, I'll say this, and this is probably why I can argue that I prefer Homecoming over any other Spider-Man. It's because I feel like that was the only one that seemed to really address how young Peter Parker was.
No, that's true, yeah. No, Tobey Maguire is like way too old for
Tobey Maguire
it.
didn't work for that. Even when he was in college, it didn't work because it wasn't convincing. But it was like you were going through all this stuff, then all of a sudden there were these constant reminders that he was only like 15.
Yeah, no, I mean Homecoming. He went to a dance.
Which probably also like affected me because I'm a mom. So I was just like, this kid's only like.
Oh, my little baby grew up to be Spider-Man too.
What is this?
No, that's the thing that I liked the most about Homecoming, but the stuff that I liked about the other ones is mostly when he's like in the suit. So, and like I thought his quips and all were fine. It was still like a guy juggling being a superhero and being like a person, even if you don't believe he was that young. You know, like he wasn't set. It was still, it just felt like a 20-something-year-old trying to pay his rent. You know.
Oh yeah, that's the joke. Is that Aunt May got, what was it, more attractive the further down like they went for, the more it got released. So she got younger and like more
Use
attractive.
what's her face? Yeah, it's gonna.
She was in the Joe Pesci movie. Oh great, I can't remember.
Yeah. I had her name and then I forgot it. I
it's-
don't remember names like
no.
ever.
Does that begin with an M?
Yeah, it does. It's not Melissa, but it's something like that.
It's not Maria.
Maria. It's close to that. Yeah, I don't know.
I think what's funny is her and Robert
She is
Downey
a
Jr. were
beautiful
actually
woman.
in a movie together, like when what was it? And they play like I think a part of that. I think that's funny is because I knew about it before. Is he called Only You, and they play like it's Robert Downey Jr. basically falls in love.
Oh, Marissa Tomei. Marissa
Tomei. That's it.
Tomei.
Basically falls in love with her like at first sight, but she's like thinks she's supposed to be with somebody else, and of course in the end they end up together because it's a
Yeah,
romantic film.
that's called a movie.
But
it's
I
literally
just
how
thought
movies
it was
work.
funny because like it didn't occur to me until I watched the movie that they like played a romantic interests at
I
one
wonder if
point.
he recommended her.
Though I do think it's funny because you can just tell they're trying like so hard to make her look like
Dumpy.
like,
Frumpy.
yeah, just not as attractive as she really
Well,
is.
I think they're trying to make her look like she doesn't care that
That's
she's
true.
attractive, not so much
But it's like her
making
hair
her
is
look
like
unattractive.
incredibly long. She doesn't style it, and then like the clothes she wears, they're just kind of like whatever.
Well, yeah, but they're not trying to make her an unattractive character. They're making her
No.
look like she doesn't
Yeah, I
think
mean,
of
she's probably
herself
just,
as
like,
being
you know,
attractive.
she's just
Which works. It's
normal,
perfect.
I guess. She's not over glamorized or anything. She kind of comes off as somebody that probably doesn't have a lot of money living in an apartment. And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Poor people can be beautiful too. We swear, anyone can inspire to be beautiful. There's your golf hole A-plat stuff. I clicked on, I'm in the foreground directly, so you're not going to see it. If you look at, so here we go. It's, stop breaking stuff.
nothing broke.
Yeah, right.
Except maybe a tile.
Again. So it's up there. You can't see it on here just because I'm directly in the foreground. The only way to fix those bugs. There we go. Let's see what looks weird here. I don't like that. It's too bumpy. I'll do more of a... Maybe? I don't know. Have a floating golf ball. Well, didn't I? Yeah, this curve's not working for me here. Let's do this way instead. Just, it's more predictable, but whatever.
Brendan.
Don't put it in your mouth. What is he doing now?
He's putting a Lego tire in his mouth.
Are you
Still put that in your mouth.
serious?
Well, he's pretending it's pizza. He won't let me eat it.
He walks around with like... I'm trying to convince him pretending something is something doesn't mean you can put it in your mouth. Like he was thinking he's a dog walking around with a pillow in his mouth. I'm gonna rip your teeth out, kid. What are you doing? I do not trust you at all. To not break yourself. Yeah, Brendan likes eating food off the floor. Other kids got pretty, or weren't nearly as bad on it. Alright. Yeah, Fancy Pants Man put on some fancy pants and decided to be fancy. Fancy Pants Man's fancy, and so can you. That's kind of the idea behind it, I think. No, the idea being fancy is not unobtainable. It's not a superpower that no one else is born with. It's just what he does. It's a decision, and being fancy is a state of mind. Alright, let's see. He must have been a normal stick until he put on fancy pants. He decided to be fancy. No, what? Blasphemy. Nobody needs a shirt. Oh man, we were around this out. I'm tired. Ah. Don't have to. Ah, you made a funny. Oh man, so Splatoon's doing that like Splatfest thing. You know, they're comparing Ninja Turtles, which is great, except they're using the new designs of them, which are the worst yet besides the movies. So that's just sad. And I like Splatoon, I like Ninja Turtles. It should be a great thing, but I don't know what the heck. They just make them worse every time. It's like, yeah, we had a pretty good design in the 80s. Let's ruin that. It's like, yeah, it was alright. Let's ruin our new one because it's okay. I've been drinking some more coffee. I think I'm immune to coffee at this point. I wouldn't be talking at all if I didn't have any coffee. Said I wouldn't be talking at all if I didn't have any coffee. I think I'm almost finished this foreground though, so we're doing pretty well. I'm just putting all of my energy into actually getting this done. Beach ball. Make sure it's saved. See, like, pretty... Well, because I said that it's gonna die, but yeah, pretty stable. Like, I'm clicking between two giant, like, ton of vectors. I should be splitting these up for performance, but see? I just think the Mac version is a lot more stable. It's weird. That's 64-bit goodness, I guess. Alright, go check on Fireball. See how he's doing. Bro, you tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't know why. I shouldn't be this tired. I thought I went to sleep. No, I think I was going to go to sleep early last night. I don't know if I actually did. But I drew some stuff. I'm going to see when I have something that I could show you guys for World 5 that doesn't really give too much away. Might be a little while, though. Some milktail. You need some milktail, Jenna.
I wasn't asking you.
I'm just trying to help. Sheesh. Trying to help. That milktail.
Don't lie to me.
You're right. I'm trying to ruin everything. Start doing sketches daily. I do. I usually do them at night. Or if we're watching a movie. Maybe we'll watch some more. You want to watch some more DuckTales for dinner?
Sure.
If we're sitting watching something, I usually sit there with the iPad. I mean, that's why I'm usually drawing on the iPad. Yeah, we're really boring.
We're hip, we're cool.
I'm hip. I'm with it.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You want some milk?
You want some milk?
We're not gonna watch Choo Choo right
Hey, Brent, you wanna watch some DuckTales? DuckTales. I need a what?
You do not need a treat.
Oh my god.
Why do you need
It's like, mommy, I need a treat, mama. I need a treat because I finished my water. This kid, he's desperate.
That is a stretch.
He has been more like treat and sugary drink focused. This kid's got the worst sugar tooth out of all our kids. Like they're all like I get a treat because I ate dinner. Like it's their ritual. They need that treat. I'm like, y'all pathetic, but
Well, he's also the other two will drink water. They don't really care if they don't have juice.
no, he's got that sugar tooth. Uh-oh. See, Jenna needs to be here to wrangle the bibbies.
It's water milk. Okay.
So skim milk? Ugh.
It's skim milk.
Gross. No, I pretty much only drink water.
This is true.
I mean, there you go.
I, however,
It's just water.
drink sweet tea and water. So you probably got it from me.
Well, I like, I got a huge sweet tooth. My whole family is kind of big into candy. But I am trying not to eat all the candy because I'm old, and when you're old, you get fat. So don't be old, guys. Don't do it. Try not to get fat. Draw something World 5 for us to see. Alright. I'm gonna put this face is gonna go into World 5. There you go. So we need super chat. So we need y'all need to donate to get World 5 stuff. I'll look around. I might be able to get something small. I promise that everything we're drawing for this level is more like World 5 than... I'm gonna group this, because it's probably gonna make it run faster. It's more to do with World 5 than like most other things I could show you. Just gotta get that sketchy level style down. But I don't know what you mean. I'll try to get some I don't know. I'll have to mull it over. Let me consult with Fairly and see what wouldn't ruin any part of the game preemptively. Yep, I erased World 5. It's gone now. It's all concept stuff now, and I feel like concept of gameplay or characters and all, it's not really the interesting thing until I have some gameplay. I mean, well, that's the thing. It's all concept stuff, so none of it's like for World 5 yet. It doesn't mean it's gonna make it into World 5. I'll try it. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll post something in Discord later. Let's see. Probably need to post something on my site. I haven't posted on the actual site in forever. Alright, how does this look? Is this too thin? Go God, I was having me like kids play Kirby. World sneak peek. Right now, I mean, Super is the World 5 sneak peek. Like, I don't know why you, like, reject the notion that the golf levels are not, you know, are relevant to World 5 at all. Seth, you're disturbing me. I'm disturbed. Stuff's getting weird back there. Let's see, I think I like that better. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like that's the same thing. There we go. Jeff, you're getting greedy, man. I'm gonna delete World 5. You keep this up, young man. Don't make me do it. I will turn this program around. Don't make me stop and turn this stream around. Yeah, somebody's gonna need some rehab. Oh, I see what you meant. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. You're right. Good catch. It's .exe. It's .app right now. Psh. Oh, I thought you were just asking where they were. Yeah, you're right. I need a complete brain fart. I have to go back into the root and just draw with it being crooked. If I should make the actual golf hole, I didn't make it stand out. Like, they need a flag or something, but it should probably stand out otherwise. I don't know, just with some like white or something there. And then get some of this up here. Seth, you're just making weird noises. Why? Why are you doing that? Can you tell him to stop? Can you tell him so I don't have to yell from here, Jenna? Oh my god, it's, you know, it's not that kids make annoying noises. It's that they make the same noise over and over and over and over and over and over. Stop!
Guys, hey! That's enough. You're being way too loud. Hey! Guys! Boys!
They're still doing it. It's so bad. It's the same noise over and over and over and over. Make sure I keep all sharp objects away from my ears, Jenna. Something bad could happen to myself.
You're gonna get deprogrammed!
Turn the robot off! Turn it off! I don't know why Seth thinks he's a robot. I don't get it. If only kids had just a off button. I guess that's kind of what nap is. But do it. I'll look through things. I'll try to. Jenna, is there anything I've sketched so far that you think I could post that wouldn't give too much away? Can you think of anything?
That wouldn't get too much.
That wouldn't give too much World 5 away. Yeah.
Where'd your sketch thing go?
Yeah, it's iPad's by the bed. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes.
You're not all fancy with the iPad.
Well, I mean, digital. Hey. It's a digital world, honey. Was it? Yeah, I guess it was. No, you're right. It's in that little sketchbook, which is over there somewhere. By the bed, where it always is. Because I'm usually drawing instead of sleeping. Huh? Don't ever use it? What? I don't know what she's saying. Confused. Colors look more pretty. Alright, there we go. So let me hide these, and we'll go ahead and gradient this, and I think I'm gonna call it a stream because I am just way too tired. We'll see if Jenna can think of something. Hmm? Well, and it's World 5! Ah ha ha ha. Lol. I troll them, Jenna. How I troll them. There you go.
Let me see. I mean, there's that, I guess.
Maybe? I kind of just copy pasted some stuff to make a point. I don't know if it really looks good.
You could zoom in on this dude.
I was thinking about doing that. I think you drew on it.
I broke it,
Alright, guys, I'll grab something for you. Because this guy's pretty cute. Give me a sec. I have to actually send it to myself. Alright. Oh, this is kind of what Jenna was talking about. Maybe I'll show the whole image. I'll think. No. Wait. No. I don't think I have AirDrop on here. Because of the hack. iCloud drive? Okay, I think I can do that. Oh my God, stop trying to update. It's always trying to update. There we go. Alright. Okay. Have an image when you first get to this new place. Wait, is that gonna... where is that gonna go? Hold on. Oh, I actually want to crop this more. One sec. Alright, so when you first... I don't think this really gives much away. When you first land... Should I zoom that in? Alright. Again, this is probably the worst looking sketch in the whole thing, but I'll go ahead and pull this up. This is just to get you started. This is it. Great. Now there's no way it's gonna live up to any sort of expectation, but I'm mostly posting this because I don't think it really gives much away. So I just put that on there. That's a Pikachu. Why are we doing this? This is from World 5. Right here. This is the boss. Boss 1.
It's a keychain.
So there you go. It doesn't really show anything. Let me... I'm just going to post this out of context, too, because I don't think this guy really does anything.
There's a reason behind why I do things. There's never a reason behind it.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Why would I assume that?
Also where our kids get it from.
Probably. I blame Jenna for everything that our kids do bad. This little guy I sketched. I have a few of these guys. What are they? Why are they here? What are they thinking? Nobody knows. Will he be in World 5? Maybe? I like him. Sad dragon. I don't know how long it takes a cat chat to keep up. No, just a sad dragon. So I was doodling some new stuff. And I like that guy, so I went and posted him. Can we... There we go. Put that back.
Were they complaining about you dragon?
No, he said he was a pirate dragon. I said, no, he's just a sad dragon. It's a dragon. He's a sad dragon. Cutie's pet. But why is he so sad? No. What's going on? Anyway.
I saw everybody blame me for the translation.
Oh, Fairly's super holding that against y'all. She hates y'all now. But like I said, there's not too much of World 5. It's a lot of me trying to find a style or figure things out. But there you go. It's a bit of a peek so far. So what we know so far, there's a sad dragon, and Fancy Man lands on a thing and loses the pen for a bit. See how long that lasts. Why are they yelping? Oh my god.
Seth just went under a table and goes, I want to be alone.
Me too. Not with Seth.
Go under the table.
No, Seth's there. He took it.
You're the one that keeps telling me to come in and say hi. Sorry.
What?
Over here.
What are you saying?
You said you want to be alone?
Yeah, well. From the kids, mostly. I want to be alone with my wife. Imagine that. How scandalous. Yeah, but that's not funny. Talking like you love your own kids isn't funny.
What did you say?
I said talking like you like your own kids isn't funny, though. What you doing?
Nice.
Was that supposed to be threatening?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Should I loom more?
You loom enough, honey. You loom enough.
Next crafting project.
Looming? What? Oh my god, they're so loud. Guys, stop. Stop screeching. Nobody has to give you anything. Cut it out. Once you teach a kid how to share, then they're just like, hey, you need to share with me. Hey, you need to share with me. Hey, they're not sharing with me. Started having to do trading rather than sharing, I think, is a bit more functional definition. Alright, I like this level. I like my dragon. He's cute. I don't know what he's gonna do in World 5. I might be biased. I think he's cute though. It's more like kind of cartoony, kind of sketchy, kind of pencily. Let's see. I'll try to throw you guys a bone though. Pretending like my game's important enough that people care. It's great. Keeps me going. Stop screeching! Throw him outside. Throw him outside. Oh man, my precious TV is still so messed up. It's working a little bit better. I got enough animals. Go outside, you animals. But I'm probably gonna finish this up, and then we'll put on some of the new DuckTales, and I'll sit and sketch. Maybe we'll get some more World 5 stuff, we'll see. Oh my god, y'all hear my kids melting down over there? It's wonderful. Just wonderful. They're still yiping. They think they're animals. Oh man. Wouldn't it be nice if it was just socially acceptable to be something that you're not for a bit when you're an adult? Like you're at work and they're like, deadline, you're like, sorry, I'm a dog now. Ruff ruff. No deadline for me. That'd be fantastic. It's like, I don't mind the kids being loud in the house. Like, they yell at each other constantly. I'm like, whatever. It's when they're high-pitched and screechy and repetitive.
It's more when we tell them they need to lower the decibels and they don't listen.
Yeah, well, that and just not listening in general is horrible. But, like, they just go, yipe, 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 yipe. I'm like, oh my god.
We don't have a very large house, so the sound...
Well, it's not, I mean, not a mansion or anything. It's not an apartment, but...
Well, no, it's not an apartment.
We also have we don't really have much carpet, so...
No. I mean, everything kind of...
Pretty, yeah. I can still hear them. Why can I still hear them? I don't want to still hear them. You leave the door open again?
No.
Oh, God, they're just...
They're actually in the back.
They're so loud.
Because Nathan opened it to go outside.
No, close the door.
It's not open right now.
Our poor neighbors. Poor neighbors. Can't just wait till we just hear somebody from another side of the fence scream, "Shut up! Shut those kids up! They're not foxes or dogs or chihuahuas." I already posted the peak. Let's see, of course. That's fine. You guys need to like do highlights or something if I ever say anything interesting. Because I don't think any of the videos have a highlights on them. I never bothered to timestamp them. I tried doing that one too long didn't read because I thought there was a lot of funny stuff with Jen and I playing, but I don't know. I don't know how useful these live streams are after I post them. If people just like jump in and they're like, oh, this is boring, and then jump back out. I don't know if this is only interesting if you're actually sitting here talking to me. I mean, I assume it would be. I don't know. Don't know. We need a funny quotes channel, yeah. And that's what Twitter's for. I need to post more on Twitter. Yeah, so I get the grass out of there, or the whatever ground collision out of there. That's not an eraser. Alright. Did you draw the character 4 times? Oh, I just copy pasted him. Cause I didn't feel like drawing him 4 times. That's why. Huh?
Oh, and Nathan's swinging in the back.
Oh no, they... Oh god, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill himself. That's all kids try to do all day. It's like their one job in life. So I need to catch back up on, has anybody read the comic, Stand Still, Stay Silent? The quadruple S, a bold move going with 4 S's there. But that comic's got some beautiful backgrounds. I'm probably gonna go study and catch up on. I haven't read it in a while, which usually gives me a nice backlog to go through, but I lost my place and really don't feel like finding it again. I should probably pull that up sometime and talk about it, because that comic has, it's mostly use of colors, but she's very good. I think her name's Mina. Really good at like making a background that's only made up of a few different like lines, but you can tell what they're supposed to be, because the abstraction, I always say that the abstraction's really good. Probably a lot I can learn from there. Like, webcomics have it so easy because they always stick with a very similar color palette. Some of them only use 2 colors, or 3 if we're getting crazy. I have to use a whole bunch of colors. I don't know, it's funny because people ask me if I'm tired of working on the game after, the series after 10 years. And it's like, people have been running webcomics for way longer. I always kind of find it funny. Because webcomics been going for like 15 years, same person, non-stop. They at least get to like release something more often than I do. So I think that would make things pretty. Make my own comic book. Well, good. Me too. Let's all make a comic book. Just all comicking the books. Gonna be 6. How do you know how many pages it's gonna be? Now I'm interested. Make a comic. Sounds like time that would be better spent making a game. I'd like to. Like, just having something that actually releases. And it's one of the reasons I started doing live streams. So you're getting content out there more than just once every 2 years is pretty nice. Alright, I think we were almost done here. I'm gonna make that a bit darker up there, and then I think we're good for now. I'm gonna go sit under a fan and draw. This could be nice. Eventually I need to start catching up on my indie games, and I can kind of tell you guys about them, or what I'm thinking about, or if I'm thinking about doing anything similarly how these other games do them. I think it'd be something else to talk about too, and be nice. Oh my god, I gotta group all this stuff. It takes forever to select this one little layer there. Game. What? Facebook is a comic, but as a game. What? That's too confusing. Yeah, post it on Discord. Write the story and someone else can do the art. Yeah, I mean, if it was easy just to get free art everywhere, sure. I like how simple you guys make it sound like getting like art and work done for you. It's pretty funny. Yeah. So wait, does Fancy Livestream actually have an editor's review on iOS? I have to check on that. Now I'm like really curious. Oh no, kid's trying to get back in. Hey, Jana. Oh no, they're stuck outside. I don't know if I want to let him in. Hey, Jana.
Yes.
You kids are banging on the door.
They can open it. Wait, how? There's nobody. They're on the swing.
They're banging on the window? I don't know. Goofy kids. They think we're just locking them outside. That's great. And dog. Because yes. Yes, dog. Of course, dog. It was just cooler outside. Let's go sit outside. Of course, when it's actually cooler outside, I didn't sit outside and draw because, you know. Because that's how life works. You'd have to pay them to do the art. Yes, I would. I don't have any money, so. That's not going to happen. Where's my background? Brad, you are tired. That, and I'm like trying to focus on actually finishing this stuff. Yeah. Where's the backgrounds? Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's give this a color and call it a stream, I'd say. What do you think, Jenna? Time for some dinner?
Yeah, I'm currently making dinner.
Dinner sounds good. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna color this, wrap it up. Oh, okay, I think, yeah, that needs to go way higher, too. And then I'm using the green to kind of figure out where the gradient's gonna have to be. I think that's high enough. Then this is gonna have to be much higher. Oh, that's a weird green.
Oh, they might appreciate my shirt. Well, actually, you'll appreciate my shirt. They won't.
Oh no, what is it? Jamek, you missed the stream. Yeah. Tired as a mother. It's something I was thinking tried as a, like, legally a mother.
Guilty.
Yeah, guilty. You didn't give your kids enough treats, Jenna. They're rebelling.
They are not.
Baby mutiny.
They love me.
Yeah, but they want more
They
treats.
still love me.
Yeah, but they really want the treats.
Whatever makes them love me.
Oh no, that's the worst way to parent. Because they'll never really love you. Because they're a bunch of jerks. What's the specs over there? Is that just bits? Oh no, is that just bits that were on the solid layer? Oh, they probably were, weren't they? Let's see if I can get those back. Yeah, right there. Oh man. Alright, hide that. Eesh. Eesh. Why'd I draw that on there? Fairly simple way to get those. Just do this. I must repair the solid. It's wonderfully annoying. It's like caulking a level up or something. Wait, did I put it back? Yes, okay. Oh my god. Wait again. cabbages are right there. What are you guys complaining about? Are you mad they're not green anymore? I think they're mad the rocks aren't green.
Oh, get off it.
Get off the cabbages. Alright, I need to break this up eventually. Let's see. I know the shading's part of it. Man, why didn't I separate that out? It's like those are just planning things right. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see. Huh? Ah. Cabbages got a bit of friendly fire there. Alright. Patch up the cabbages. Or patch up the level in the cabbages. You guys just have me thinking about the stupid cabbages now. Yeah, I don't... How are the cabbages gone? What are you talking about? I don't know what this means. Oh my god, alright. At least that's... I think I got all the scribblings out. Get rid of all these extra vectors I don't need. Okay. So that should be good. And then... Not my cabbages, hashtag. I don't know. Jenna, they're having a whole movement in the chat.
What?
They're having a whole movement in the chat.
What does that mean?
They're all mad about the cabbages. It's like a hashtag, not my cabbages. I don't know. I think they're different colors and they're sad.
Let me see. What are you mad about?
Cabbages.
You're mad. They're mad about.
Oh, I think they're turnips now.
What?
They were green before.
I still hold on to the fact that although they look like the clovers from Horton Hears a Who.
Sure.
That's what they remind me of.
Well, they're not cabbages, so they're angry about that. That's the problem, Jonah. They're angry about the cabbages.
I could totally make a joke about being Irish right now, but...
Lol, that's racist. Cabbages are racist.
My culture is not your vegan.
My culture's not your vegetable. Make the golf ball cabbage. That's only if you beat everything.
Why? Do they have like some sort of like... Is there some sort of unrequited thing about cabbages?
Yeah, they're really weird, I think.
Their parents not allowed in the house or something?
Did you... Their parent... They had a pet cabbage and their parents flushed it down the toilet.
Chopped it up into stew.
Oh, that's way worse.
Yeesh.
My mom never let me have a cabbage growing up. Said they're too much that I wouldn't care for them enough. Gem X says he's the cabbage god, however. The Lord of Cabbages. Lord of Cabbages. That's like the most useless superpower ever. I'm pretty sure everyone in a St. Patrick's Day is the Lord of Cabbages at that time. Why is that not getting nearly as dark as it is on the gradient? Is it? Oh, I mean, they do lord over the cabbages.
The lady of the red potatoes.
Lady with the... What?
Well, because they grow potatoes.
Maybe. Maybe. No.
I would personally like to see the
Countess of corned beef. Is that how you make corned beef every St. Patrick's Day? The Countess of corned beef. That's scary, honey.
What?
They want a pickle level. They want a cabbage level. Oh my gosh. So greedy.
Green food in their diet.
Yeah, you guys need to, go eat some broccoli. Fairly's advice is usually go eat some broccoli, to be fair.
It's full of vitamins and fiber.
Nah, broccoli's the worst.
You know what?
Celery's
Get out of my
way
house.
better. Team celery.
Why does everybody like food-based levels? They played too much Mario Kart.
Yeah. They only have the cakes, don't they? I'm not
They
sure.
always have a food-based level. They ever not had a food-based level?
The 64?
Then go buy a cabbage. They're like 88 cents a pound or something.
That's
Or
way
is that
too
when
much.
they're on sale?
That's way too much cabbage. Yeah, after St. Patrick's Day, everybody's trying to get their used
It's like
cabbages.
70 cents a pound.
Everyone's trying to get rid of their cabbages.
Then eat something.
I'm hungry too. Should I eat something?
Thank you. Broccoli's. I'm making you dinner. Stop complaining.
You're the best, honey. Even better than cabbage.
I came in here to defend your non-food-based level.
My wife is better than cabbage.
What?
I might be biased though.
Reminds me. So.
Oh God. What?
No, it's just because it's a bad joke.
Oh no! It reminds me of a bad. You
No,
remind me of a bad
I was
joke,
looking through
says
some
Fairly.
stuff because Facebook always does this. Your memories, blah blah blah. I
Oh,
always get
God.
curious whenever it's like, you have memory with Brad Bourne or something like that. So look it
Yeah.
up. Apparently, like
Usually.
4 years ago or something, I said I don't even know what was. Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it.
You said something really dumb.
No, it was
I
when we were
doubt
switching
it.
booster seats, and I think I just made a joke about Seth boosting the booster seat because he stole the booster seat that was for Nathan or something like that.
Oh, boosting,
Yeah.
like stealing.
Yeah, and you no, that not the funny part.
I know. I noticed.
Well, according to that, you laughed, and then you go, "Honey, you're as clever as you are beautiful." And like my response was, "I'm not sure whether that's a compliment or an insult."
No. Only Facebook want to remind us of such things.
That's how we communicate.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's in the scribbles. That's where the screen's coming from. Annoying. Ooh. Oh, what? What? What, honey? Honeykins, Lord of Broccoli. No, I'm talking about you.
I have broccoli. Would you like to see it?
Let me show you it.
I have it.
No, that's my kind of meme. Let me show you my broccoli. You wouldn't
You're
you?
the master of fancy. It's the whole point, fancy.
Oh, okay, we're missing some stuff here. It's a lot to live up to.
Well, he said you're the fancy god.
Oh, okay.
So I said he's the master of fancy.
Oh, these stupid colors. I hate that it doesn't add to it. Like, wouldn't that make sense? If it just added some...
It's never gonna make sense, honey.
Oh. I don't know, I feel like that would make sense. Right. Get me on the phone with Adobe. Adobe, what are you doing? Why does nothing work like I want it to work? man, some messy lines. Wonderful. Oh, lovely. More of that. Go away. Go away. No. Wait. Not you. Alright. Worked out pretty well. So what's up, chat? I'm bored. You guys bored? Is there not anything there? Nah, it's messed up there too. Adobe sucks. I'm not Adobe. I don't take offense to that. They've been getting better. I'll defend them a bit nowadays. They're definitely fixing a lot of stuff I had issues with. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. I wish I could say everything worked perfectly, but it's a lot better. I don't know about Photoshop. I just always assumed that Photoshop was like, you know, the professional editing thing, and Lightroom and Premiere and like all these programs. So you'd think Animate would be like the animation version of that, but it's kind of janky. So I don't know. Maybe it should just be free. That'd be fine. We got some foods. Alright, I need to watch some DuckTales and draw some World 5. Yeah, let me fix this color and then we'll call it a day. That needs to be a super chat tier. Jenna will sing the DuckTales theme. Don't do it for free! Alright, it's a sample. What? It's that's the free to play part of it. Orf orf. Good Maya. Hey Maya. Hey Maya. I'm trying not to do it right next to the mic. Hey Maya. I gotta teach you to go orf orf. Almost. Close, dog. Close. Too soon! Bad dog.
No, wait.
Fail.
Really?
Dog fail. Dog fail. Arf arf. She's always so eager. She always wants to be barking.
She's like, I'm listening to you. Why do you look like you're upset?
Mm-hmm. Always telling me not to bark. The one time I listened. The one time I listened.
Ooh, Maya, you get chubby.
And maybe I should stop. She's the only one I was giving a full thing of food because the cats are fat.
I mean, she just doesn't feel emaciated anymore. I say emaciated.
Fat schnauzer. What's up, fat schnauzer? You getting fat? Fat dog. Arf, arf. Hey, Maya. Hey, Maya. No. Arf, arf. Ah. Crazy dog.
Dog, what are you doing there?
Rabies. Dog has rabies.
No, it's
Not really. Gross. Alright. I think. Jenna likes Demai more than she likes me. It's very sad.
Maya listens.
Weak.
She's a bit more high maintenance, but.
Really? Is that a compliment?
Well, I mean, it's not like, I have to spray you down every time you come in from outside.
I mean, maybe. I'll take that as a compliment. Unlike the kids. There you go.
Oh
there it is. Dogs and doors are just the worst. We have a peephole. What are you doing? Yeah.
Playing Jimmy Buffett out here.
Well, that's good. As they should be. UPS guys playing Jimmy Buffett. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh my god, dog. I got it. I got it. We got a package. Dog is trying to be useful. Alright. I mean, you just gotta drive around all day, wouldn't you, me?
Because he's like all the way down the street.
Will there be a foreground to background golf? Well, the snail shell doesn't. It's not programmed to use springs right now. So I don't know if that'll work. Wait, did I really just? There we go. Alright, let's see. Is it still? Alright, how's that look? Not it. Yeah, it keeps moving. Why is it crooked? Is it copied from the other one? Alright. Yeah, see, it just never looks right. It's weird. Oh, World 5 art. Oh no. Sounds like more work for me. Your boy Jeff wants Unlockable World 5 art.
Wants to what?
Unlockable World 5 art. So that just sounds like more work for me.
Like concept?
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. Go to sleep, Brad. I'm just gonna go draw and play video games and watch DuckTales. Because I am not smart. I am not a responsible adult. Anyway, I think if this gradient's good, I'm sure I'll tweak it more later. But yeah, I like everything I've done today. Sorry it's been just so low energy, sleepy stream. But I like how it all looks, at least. Well, except for those things there, we gotta fix those. DuckTales. Yeah. She knows. You watch yourself. You gotta be vigilant of the DuckTales. Did it make that huge? Kinda. Oh, it's for those. Huh. Guess I could use that. That's kind of cool. Specifically for these platforms. Let's see how that looks over here. You worked hard, Brad, please rest. I agree. I was a good artist. Almost done. And then I will go chill. I think I'm just going to leave these with separate, or like all the same gradient. It's not quite the same. But it's similar. Alright. Oh my god, and of course there's parts that are missing. Parts that are missing. It's annoying I can't just like copy the gradient. See, it moves it every time. So I'll fix this real quick. Not gonna play it again though. I'm just gonna pretend it's right. I think it keeps the rotation, but it doesn't keep anything else. It's weird. Man, I don't remember being that off when I was tracing it. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. So that happens when you zoom in. And your warts are exposed. I legit have the DuckTales theme song in my head now. Success, I guess? Life is like a... Oh, you're not helping!
Not what I'm...
Nope. Nope. Was not in the vows.
That is not in my vows.
That was a short... What about bad jokes?
That's also not in vows.
Yeah, I didn't think so. She promptly stops loving me if there's too many puns. I'm a father. I have to hit my children with bad puns. It's their punishment.
For what?
I don't know. Probably
For
being
their
too
bad
loud.
jokes?
Yeah, for their bad puns. Do better. Or they're too obvious. Or they're not bad enough. Could be it. Alright, I think this is good. Maybe. Hopefully. Life is like a hurricane.
Life is a hurricane in New Orleans.
Car would it take you to sleep? Yo, they're like now obsessed with getting me to go to sleep.
Call your to take
Sleep. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
guys, it's not even like
I'm just really tired. I'm just sitting here yawning, so like go to sleep.
I usually want like I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning and go, wait a minute, I'm wandering. I'm like, Brad, go to sleep.
No, you don't. I tell you to come tell me to go to sleep because I won't otherwise, but you don't. It's your fault now.
I need to sleep.
Too busy sleeping to tell me to go to sleep. Yeah, why does this look so different? That's completely off.
We do not always get what we want.
But if you try sometime.
First, we have to figure out what we want.
Oh,
Which
now we're getting
is,
deep.
like-
Now we're getting deep. Too deep.
Well,
Pull back. When did the stream begin? I just connected a long time ago and I'm like falling
very
asleep.
long time ago.
I mean, you can rewind it once it goes, oh no, I killed the cabbages. Aw. Why don't... Is it because they're not connected? That's dumb. Great. Just copy this. And then go back and save the cabbages.
Logo man in blueprint shirt goes insane on stream. Who's wearing blue?
I guess this is blue.
That's not blue.
It's teal. Oh no, I don't expect them to get everything right. You hold my chatters a higher
It's like a
standard than I
sea
do.
green, not a sea foam green.
I would say sea foam.
No, sea foam is like the color of Brendan's nursery.
Not quite.
But it's not
we
teal.
Joy-Con blue, sadly. It's best blue. Yeah. Conrad says howdy. Alright. This looks good. I think we're good with this. I'm sure there's gonna be another hole somewhere, but oh well.
Maybe that where Brad and I have arguments with the color, he's like, Jenna, stop.
When you're like, it's a super this blue, and I'm like, I am male, I don't know colors.
It's not purple, it's violet, it's not.
That's more of a light maroon. I wonder if I pull the vectors, if it would keep it similar.
It's not blue. There's really.
It's like, very green.
It's very green.
It's I mean, who knows whether monitors are calibrated.
I guess it looks a bit bluer on screen, but it's definitely a green shirt.
It's teal.
It's not teal.
It's very green teal.
I wouldn't say it's teal.
I don't know colors. Clearly, from my drawing this level, I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's you know, the droids welcoming their new Disney overlords. So nobody's mentioned the shirt yet. If you can even see that, it sure looks really blue. Fix your monitor.
I think it's more like a turquoise.
I mean, clearly, the video compression cannot handle the nuance of what aqua. It's aqua.
It's like it's more of an aqua color.
It's aqua.
So it's green.
If your phone's calibrated properly.
It's like green. It's like between turquoise and aqua.
This is what women do all day, guys.
It's definitely more green than blue.
This is what women do.
Cyan. Wait.
Now you're pulling crazy colors there. Isn't cyan light blue?
Yeah, cyan.
It's not that. It's got green in it. Oh man.
No, it's not bright enough to be cyan. That's
no, we were talking about cyan last time with the printer.
Color. That's like that when you pick that obnoxious text color for like no reason.
It's just light blue.
It's more.
Well, we were going over this with the printer and RGB and whatever. Is that Norris?
I don't know where your cabbage is. Yes, that's Norris.
Tell Norris to come say hi.
Hi, Norris.
All right, good enough. Everything else I'll cover up with scribbles. All right, guys. I'm gonna. Oh God. Oh God. What in the world? Poor Norris. I'm a dog. This is what I do. I'm dogging. Or she's trying to, or she heard cabbage and she ran away. There you go. Yeah, it's in this monitor. It's more of a warm color. It's definitely blue, but my phone it's more green. Why are we talking about this? God, it's such a boring stream. This is Star Wars getting destroyed by Disney. A celebration of the grand empire taking over the rebels. Anyway, hey Jenna, where'd you go? Am I signing out without you? Jenna. Jenny, come say goodbye. I'm going to sleep. You come say. Oh, there you go. Hello, Norris. Come say goodbye to everybody. Mara looks so disturbed. Like, why are you letting those humans touch you, cat? Say goodbye, Good night, Norris. He looks so long. Alright, guys.
Yes, Maya, he's back.
Like 30 streams. Yeah, introducing recurring character Norris. And Maro. Maro hates all the humans. She looks like she's gonna kill everybody. Say hi,
Look at
Norris.
this anger ball of fluff. Oh my god.
Meow. Do 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 do.
She's just like a giant ball of anger.
Fat. Anger and fat. She like hates people. It's hilarious. Like a real cat.
Hello, Mara. Yes, it's me.
Norris loves everybody. He loves the cuddles.
She's like, you don't even like cats. Why are you picking me up?
Apparently we have new chatters that are meeting Norris for the first time. There you go. Norris is a big teddy bear. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's just like lounging. Do.
He doesn't mind being passed around either.
As he screeches. And then Maya starts to get jealous. Come here. Yeah, come here. She's gonna grab me. She's got a little spot on her back though, where she'll yike. There you go, dog. What do you think? That's how that happens. Bump my desk. What's up, dog? There you go. Wait, is it upside down? Why is it upside down? Oh well. Ah, that's why it's upside down. Hey, alright, honey. Say goodbye with your cat.
Leg.
Cat leg.
Bye-bye.
Later. Say goodbye, Maya. Oh, the chunk on my desk. Beautiful. Alright. Later, guys.
There's more sleeves.
Oh, dog is slipping. There we go. Ah! Ow. Alright. Next time, we might do some game streaming talking about game dev and indie games and Mario 3 Monday. So check back Monday. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay fancy. Hi, Maya. Again. Where's my mouse? There it is. See you next time, guys.